Good day everybody, Johan Swart from the Mozambique Coffee Farm again. I had the pleasure to announce that we are now officially coffee producers. In 2024, towards the end of the year, our coffee trees started flowering and we posted some videos about it. And then we started having our first fruit on the flowers and we started harvesting. We did not post many videos because this country, Mozambique, was going through difficult times. And although it is not yet resolved, we can continue and we can make our little videos now. Right, I want to explain to you something which is quite unique in what we are doing. All over the world, everybody has a problem with waste. People waste things. They process maize and then all the shells and everything becomes a problem. It's waste. It's the waste matter that creates a problem. Now at MIYOSI we decided to start right from the word go and research what can be done with every single little part of this plant that we use. Now first of all, when we harvest, and this is the very last berries from the 2024-2025 harvest. When we harvest these berries, we pick them by hand. It is a huge job. But we pick each berry by hand, then we wash them, we float them in water to determine which sinks and which floats. Those that float get scooped off and discarded. And we often find that there are little green berries amongst them and those get discarded. They go and we make compost out of it. We simply make compost and then by hand, and that's a huge job. We take each and every little berry and if you squeeze the berry, you squeeze it, out comes two little seeds, right? And those two little seeds are still wet. Now we lose about 55% of the weight of the berry when we remove the shell, and about 45% is then the wet berry. Then we dry these wet berries. We wash them first to get rid. You see my fingers are shiny. It's because the berries are covered in a snotty little layer called mucilage, right? So we need to get rid of that. It's almost pure sugar. So we need to wash it off, because if we don't, the flies sit on it and they become rather messy. So we take these and we dry them, and as I explained in my previous video, we then put them through a process. We get this, the dried berries. After you can imagine how many berries we picked by hand and cleaned by hand, and this represents 1 kilo of a crop, right, of many kilos. Then we put them through a machine and we take off the outer layer of skin on the berry called the parchment. We take off the parchment. When these berries are dry enough, the parchment can, oops, that jumped. The parchment comes off. So these berries are then cleaned and then they look like this. Once they look like this and they're at the right moisture level, we roast them. They go darker and they get coffee flavor. But this video is about the waste. This video is about this. The little shell, the little skin that remains. What we do is we take these little skins and we sun dry them like tomatoes. We put them in the sun and we turn them regularly and we dry them out. When they dried out, they form a product for us. The product is what we call kashkas or kashkara. It's a very dark dried skin of the coffee, the whole fruit, the little coffee fruit, and it smells delicious. It's got the fruitiest, nicest smell. Now what do we use it for? This is coffee. This is 100% coffee. It's just the shell that goes outside, the fruit that goes around the little seed of the coffee plant. This is valuable stuff. We don't throw it away in the river. We don't make compost of this because this is, man, this is for me really It's not a known product, but it matches the quality of the coffee anytime. So what do we do with this? We steep it in water. We make an infusion with this. And we create, some want to call it a tea. No, it's an infusion. We create an infusion from the dried fruits of coffee, which is an amazing drink. And MIYOSI, our company, is the first company in Mozambique to actually produce this. None of the other coffee producers have ever tried to dry the cascara, to do something with it. They simply throw it away. It's waste. It's not waste. It's fantastic. It's a great product. And if you want some of it, inquire. You can contact us at Moz Gateway, M-O-Z Gateway, Moz Gateway, one word, at gmail.com. Send us a mail or contact us on any one of our Instagram pages or our Facebook page, or anywhere you can get hold of us. Look for us. Our place's name is Joe Moz. Come contact us. Come visit us and come and get some of our kashkara. We have them packaged and they come in a pretty little bag eventually, and that's it. And then what we do to make it easier for you, the consumer, is we take that kashkas, because you can make the infusion, and we grind it. And we make like a coffee powder. And if you open this and you smell this, I don't want to stop smelling. For any coffee lover, this is heaven. This is heaven. What you can do is, you just take this with a teaspoon, you put it in hot water, you mix it, and you've got a low caffeine, very fruity, incredibly nice, light drink. You can make it cold and have an iced coffee, or you can drink it just like this. Or what we do is, when we do our other filter coffees, we add some of this to Arabica to make it more flavorful, more fruity. Or Robusta. We love Robusta coffee. It's a stronger coffee. Comes from Madagascar. If you want to taste Robusta, come visit us. Come to MIYOSI. Come visit us here. Come stay with us for a day or two and come and listen to our lectures on coffee. Come and sit between the coffee plants and look at birds. Bring your camera. Enjoy nature. Come visit us. We welcome people here. We have accommodation, so you don't need to rush back to the city. We're right next to the border between South Africa and Mozambique on the Mozambican side, so it's not far. I welcome you, and please, from MIYOSI Coffee, as an official coffee producer, we say, you are welcome. I thank you.